Welcome to today's stream. Today we're going to see Torterra get absolutely wrecked, but we're going to see Torterra face up against Future Box. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Torterra had a really rough time on Wednesday's bonus video. We have a different pilot today, a much better pilot, I would argue, taking the deck into their hands. We've made a couple of card changes we'll talk about at the end of today's stream that we're trying out for this particular best of three. Torterra is getting a best of three for realsies this time instead of just 3 attempts at making a game not absolutely awful. This is a real best of three, so this will be a best of three between Torterra and Future Box. Players, we're going to go ahead and flip a coin to see who is going first.
Heads or tails, good sir?
Tails. I will go second.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do.
Jeez. Okay.
Wait.
Mulligan.
What a hand.
One of those, huh?
You know, I need as much of a head start as I can get, so if it's a bad hand, not mad.
I can tell you this: it's not a Lapras start.
It's not a leopard start.
I don't think he gets that joke. I'll translate to standard.
No, I get it. It's like Tapu Lele GX. I get it.
Okay.
I looked at the list.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that is not a good start.
Caleb's like, yes.
Meanwhile, Future Box is like,
Meanwhile, Future Box is like, I'm glad Let Loose isn't in format.
oh yeah, let loose with
Yikes.
So, I have a question. Do you think Let Loose would be fine as an ability if it had a clause that you couldn't do it on the first turn?
Probably.
Like, even if you could do multiple still?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's literally just because you can't
It's literally because
Are you? This is insane. What's going on here? Can I judge ball?
we gotta get to 8 first.
Okay.
Are you actually doing it 8 this time or at 6?
Do it at 8.
Well, last time we did 6.
I don't. This is the. Yeah, I've done like a couple solitaires and one actual round. This is the first instance of mulligans,
And
and
you've
it's
gotten 3 so far.
a lot of mulligans.
That's always, yeah.
How many basics
I
are in the
think,
deck?
I think
It's quite a few.
There's a lot of basics here. Like
Yeah,
this is some this is some bad variants. Truth be told.
Technically got 7.
Okay, here we go. At least not totally
Alright.
closed.
I will
Maybe we
take
are.
3 mulligans.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Are you going first or
I'm
second?
going second.
Oh my god.
That's scary, huh?
Let's do it.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
So I'm going first. Oh,
Oh.
crumbs. All right, well, draw for turn.
That poor little wormhole.
Right.
Tell you what. Let's thin the deck out first, just to like improve my odds. But if I see a sufficient amount of Iron Crown EXs hit the field, I might just scoop and move to game 2. This is already not a great start.
It was
it's a
bad.
3.
Even in the best of 3, it starts the wormhole.
True.
I mean, I could have put the Reller. Honestly, that's probably misplay on my part. I should have put the Reller up front.
Let it sacrifice itself. That's probably what we should, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any bench ping through attacks. And
Yeah.
even if I mean, Iron Crown does, but it goes through that anyways.
Well, you know what? Just to let's course correct a little bit
I
here.
said I was going to tap.
It's 1 energy
Pass.
to do that attack.
Yep.
Let's
So,
go.
Then we got a Technoradar,
Oh,
Technoradar,
God.
Technoradar.
right on. Attach. Future booster.
So he's already in a knockout. That's fun.
Pokegear. Peace. Ooh, okay. Fail that.
I mean, you're already taking the knockout anyways, so.
I think
Yeah,
I
might as well
play
get
it.
set up the rest of it, though.
Does it mean if I play it, Ryan?
What that?
No.
Or
The
that?
one next to it. That.
That?
Yeah, does that mean?
Hey there, Gabriel. Welcome to the stream.
I don't think any of it's mean. Just
It's funny.
coaching play,
False
right?
alarm.
There it is. All right.
That's a bit mean, but yeah.
Future booster since there's no lost vacuum. Accelerating peak for knockout.
I need a miracle right now. That's not a
Can it
miracle.
attach to
I'll
itself?
tell you what.
It sure can.
Dude, that card is actually really broken. It's a great attacker too.
And go ahead and evolve for no reason whatsoever, and we're gonna Ion here.
So
So
we need to see what my price card was.
right.
What is it? Oh, that would have been so nice. That's kind of what I was hoping to get. You're good.
Same. Well, we do have a
Two.
Turtwig, so that's something. We have another Wurmple. I mean, none of this is good.
30 for each.
And I will Psychic for 40 whole damage. Oh boy.
Draw.
I want to do that thing. Have you guys seen that Pixar short, Gary's Game, where he like tricks his chess opponent to like switch spots on the chessboard?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do right now. That's what I want to do right now.
Radar.
I want to figure out how to switch like that. Because I want to play that deck.
You're not the only one. If Caleb hadn't called dibs, I probably would have called
I called dibs like as soon as Iron Crown got revealed. Nespal.
You did so fast it made Ryan look slow.
Boy, I wish I could get a nest ball. Tell you what.
Like when you dibs Garchomp. Still
Well,
slow.
okay, I didn't necessarily dib Scarchomp. You just told me that I was
go
gonna
back
have it by default
Yep.
because it's Scarchomp.
No. I'm gonna restart eventually.
Hey, I made it work.
Oh, agents.
I think the only deck that it did like bad against was
Right on.
I
Touch
think
return.
Shenpao Hands.
Restart for 2.
Also, can I say for the record that Mew is such a good card?
Pokemon.
EX?
Yes.
Yes.
Restart. Where's that the gear?
That's
This is
the
gear.
Oh.
Options?
Yeah, there's options.
Was that your hand?
That's my hand. I just restarted. I think I take
Yeah.
this.
I
You do need to reveal it.
Yeah, I'm just making
Yes.
sure. Research.
Yeah, person. I will.
I've already attached for turn. I'm gonna play it.
Gotcha.
Put it up.
Please be 7 bad cards.
It's 7 unplayable cards.
You know what? I'll take it.
I mean,
Because
I can play one of them exactly.
you're still getting the knockout here. That's still 80. That's an absurd amount of damage. This Miraidon is really just.
It's quite something.
Very good. Yes.
That's pretty filthy.
honestly,
accelerating peak
I
for knockout,
want to
of
play
course.
this.
This deck is insane. I've been testing it all week. It's so good.
At least try to survive a turn. That's, I think, is the best I can hope for right now.
I
So
think-
drop a turn.
Once that Iron Hands comes out,
I,
you're gonna
I
be
think
so hurt.
Future Box is probably the deck I'm most excited for coming. Temporal
Arvin.
Force.
Which is interesting too because it's seen the least results out of the ones that are hyped.
Do you think that Miraidon will
Because
be
they're not running this
a
back.
release card?
The Miraidon? If the Miraidon's a pre-release promo,
Yeah.
they
That's
probably
a
will.
pre-release promo.
Miraidon, Koraidon,
Probably.
Koraidon, Roaring
Well-
Moon, and probably like Fluttermane, maybe?
I can see Ryan and Corrine. I don't know if they do all
I
four.
don't know if they'll do the Fluttermane since
Not Fluttermane.
Fluttermane has already been confirmed as the ETB
Right.
promo.
Maybe not Fluttermane, but
Because Iron Thorns and
What am I thinking
Fluttermane
of?
are the.
it'd probably be Iron Thorns.
Well, Iron Thorns is also ETB promo.
What else is there?
Because remember they've been doing like the doubles again.
What else could it be?
And we'll go ahead and rare candy for the Torterra EX. Technical Machine Evolution.
I need to take price.
And I will use the Technical Machine Evolution to at least get. Oh, I can't even do that, can I?
Nope.
Nope, that's so cool. Oh man, what a great turn. Over to you then.
Okay. Drop.
Yeah, if you don't get TMU out turn 1 and going second.
Well, I didn't even have anything to evolve into. Like I didn't
Yeah,
have
that's
any.
the problem is you have to have both the TM and the setup. It's
You know,
really hard.
Maybe this is a matter of pride, but I'm going to chalk this up to bad variance.
Okay.
And that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it for now.
Grass energy. You know what
I'll-
I'm about to do, right?
Yeah, just you know what? I'm going to go ahead and
It's a treat,
No, I mean you're not gonna get knocked in this turn, right?
boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
it's just like I said, this is bad variance. This wasn't gonna go anywhere. That I had an abysmal start, followed or preceded by 3 mulligans.
Yeah, 3 mulligans was kind of.
Yeah, no, that was pretty garbage. And you know what? Maybe I just had overly good variance when I was doing the testing with this earlier. So it's the deck might be hot garbage. I'm not a bad player. The deck is bad. It's fine.
Honestly, in this case, yes, the deck is definitely bad.
You were correct.
Dude,
Oh,
they
you guys
just-
are being
they
you guys
just
are being so
hate
sweet.
grass. They just hate
They
I
do
will
hate
go second.
They refuse to let
Thank
grass
you.
have anything good right now, and literally since like, ancient origin or something.
Yes, something I think would really help this
I guess.
in terms of setup, and maybe I've been playing Zard for too long. I think if there's a good like grass target for the, we're gonna cut.
You're good.
Yeah, if I was stacking the deck, I would have been doing better last round. You know,
honestly,
I
what,
think there's a
what they
good grass
need to
target
do
before
to actually
Sealstone.
Let that deck have a chance.
There could be. You could use like
What the?
This is
Okay,
My
this is a little
guy.
bit more.
You going second?
you
I'm
could
going
run Shaman
first,
B.
unfortunately.
This is a little bit more work.
This is even better than the last hand.
I think.
Dude. I mean, if you're going first, you might as well drop it.
Maximiliano, what are you referring to? Did you have 3 Maridon out? That
Last game?
Yeah.
I only had the regular Maridon and the X.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out what they're referring to. What's the reasoning behind the 3 Maridon? I'm not sure.
There was an iron pronounce, an iron.
There were
hands.
crowns.
Maybe you thought the Iron Hands was a Maridon?
No, it was per the iron crown.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Draft turn.
My God.
The top decks, man. Right on.
This man's playing like me over here.
Yeah, this is some Ryan ass start over here. Techno radar.
Jesus.
Because you've seen my starts, right, Carl?
I've seen your starts at like League Cups, Ryan. I love you with all my heart, but I'm never happy when I see my name paired against yours.
I
never-
can't tell you how many times I've been told that at League, especially when I ran Mew. People are always like, I knew I was bound to hit you. You were the one matchup I never want to hit.
I was just the one time I was playing that weird Urshifu Lost box. I was able to double Drapion you that one time. I think that's the only win I've ever taken off of you. I think that's the only win I've ever taken. And it was only because I drew the exact perfect sequence of cards to like Drapion, and the next turn it was like all the stuff to get like Rod, Drape, or Rod Ball,
what's crazy?
everything.
Touch return.
When I was at NAIC this last year, I was playing Mew and I 2-0'd a Turbo Box player, and one of the games he got Drapion Sky Seal Stone off on me.
And you still won?
Yeah.
Experience share.
Hey, Agent, yes, that was an extremely fast game 1. Unfortunately,
Draw
that
turn.
tends to happen with Torterra.
I'm gonna try and do this deck justice. I really will. Go ahead and put that. I don't like putting this guy down, but like you need as many grass guys
You
down as
do.
possible.
It's
So
really unfortunate, but yeah, you do.
and the problem here is like I just don't have anything.
Is it a 2-1 Relor line?
2-2.
2-2?
I wonder if you go down to a 1/1 Relor line and find a way.
I
don't
think
know.
that's probably better, honestly.
You know what I wouldn't mind here is the Ditto who transformed himself.
Transformer to start.
Yeah,
I
that
could
guy.
see that.
Yeah.
Just it's because it's like a 5th Turtwig.
Or Shaman.
Or
the
Shaman,
Shaman, yeah.
it could be anything, really.
Honestly, do I get the Shaman?
We're just finding more ways
instead
for
of
your
Turtwig?
Shaman to shine.
I'll find any reason to make that Shaman.
No, I have to put the second Turtwig down because I
You gotta
can't risk
team it up.
embossing it.
Well, you don't have TMU, so.
I don't have TME,
Or
and I don't have a way to find it. This is for the viewers watching at home. This is what we're looking at. It's not very pretty. We're gonna try our best here.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is. What it is. And we'll go ahead and pass.
Oh, and the EX.
Draw. Okay, that's pretty good actually.
Hey,
It's not
Intellimations,
great.
welcome to the stream.
So I am killing him, which is cool. Attach for turn.
Do you have to attach it to the same Pokemon?
No,
or
you
is
can-
No, they can.
Put it however you
yeah.
want.
It's like
In any way you like. It's like ADP.
I was gonna say it's like a Mirage Gate, but you can use it with 0 cards
Artisan?
and losses on.
A lot of them also play 3 for space considerations. You have Vortec no radar. You're going to get Miraidon out.
Yeah, that Miraidon is just filthy. Like it's so.
Right on. Do I play this? I just don't think I want.
We have a deck list on the site yet, but we haven't
Uh,
tested it at the moment.
I'm gonna accelerating peak for knockout.
Yep.
But we do have our baseline for testing Meowscarada for post draw.
I'm not supposed to look at that yet, I believe.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Okay, well that's not too terrible.
No, could be worse.
Could be a lot worse. So we'll go ahead and just evolve and evolve. We'll Artisan. Look, I'm gonna finish my turn before he even like finishes like resolving his last turn.
That's ideal, right? Wait, no. That's not.
We'll take the Wurmple down, and with the 2 Sundrenched Shells, we will get. Let's see who came to play.
Just look the pose on it.
Yeah, it's an interesting pose.
Are you kidding, bro?
This card should have had free retreat. It should have.
Dude, I mean, you know why I didn't have free retreat?
Because the future booster gives it free retreat.
Yep.
That's why
That's
they
the whole
won't give
reason
any of
why
these.
it doesn't have it.
That's why
I
they won't give any of
guarantee
them. Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have.
I mean, one's not rod either. If you have to manually retreat.
Each
You know,
Beach court.
this could just be bad variance again, but
Are your prizes bad?
2 of my 4 Turtwigs are prized.
Whoa! That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Indeed, pretty bad.
Yeah, very
And-
much.
Yeah, no, it's you know, and the problem is I'm going to telegraph. Even if I hadn't just said that out loud, my opponent would be able to figure that out. Just because
you would.
I'm gonna get some weird stuff with the Sundrenched Shell that most people
Yeah.
probably wouldn't get off of Sundrenched Shell. So,
So the artisan grabbed a Wurmple, correct?
Yeah.
well, Artisan grabbed
Okay.
the Wurmple.
Yeah, because off that Arizona.
I don't even think I have. I think I'm all out of basics. That's why
Do
this
you have
coach is taking
Shaman?
so long.
So Shaman's prize
Nope.
too?
Shaman, a Wurmple, and
Wow.
2. Oh, buddy. All right, what do we have
Doing
here?
heavy ball on
Let's
anybody?
remind ourselves.
What should I be praised?
I haven't seen a supporter to even look for that yet. So it do be like that sometimes. It's fine.
There's a guy I watch on YouTube and he says Rumple instead of Wurmple.
This is what?
Rumple.
Oh.
He switches the U and R around. It's weird. Rumple. So sometimes I'll call it Rumple because I think that's funny.
I feel like I need to do like an award show for the Pokemon podcasters or Pokemon TCG podcasters that butcher names the worst.
Is there some bad ones?
And I'll just
Yeah.
pass. That's
So-
all I can do here.
Azul is really bad about it, although Chip's constantly correcting him.
Well, Azul also doesn't know what half the Pokemon are, so
I'm aware. That's part of the problem. And then there's Jake Rennie from Metapod, who also regularly butchers stuff horribly.
Town store.
oh, why did you play that turn though? You know?
I had it turn 1.
Yeah.
I'll use the town store. Didn't want you getting TME about that.
No, I got you.
Now that you're super behind, Town Store is no longer a big deal.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I will grab a future booster with it.
Hello.
Some cards. I don't think I'm going back in. Whoops. Yeah.
So boys and girls at home, what I think we can all glean from this is, don't invest in Torterra cards.
No,
Those are some bad stonks.
I think you're gonna invest in Torterra if you're gonna play a bunch of deck, but you're gonna play the baby, and you're not going to try to build it like a big, because the decks build differently.
Yeah, because if you got the other one, you want to get all your
you get like Barrel
exactly,
or Pidgeot or
'cause
something.
as nice as the Beautify is,
It's a stage 2.
it is a
what
stage
counts.
2. You know,
If that were a stage
Feature
1,
booster.
I think this deck would be significantly better.
and maybe Grass gets some new toys to play with going forward.
Probably not. Pokemon hates grass.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. What was the last like good Grass deck that was
Just
like
the
meta?
GX.
Decidueye GX.
Yeah, there weren't even because there were even some pretty good Grass tag teams that didn't
The
even
best one was
scratch the surface.
the best one was Celebi and Venusaur, and it saw a blip, and that was it.
A blip. Well, because then Breshazard came out.
Iron Valiant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because how could a Grass deck exist when Welder exists?
Yeah,
they just can't.
Yeah, Torterra is really bad.
Future booster.
Hey, but it one shots Zard.
You know, Gabriel, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why can't they make good grass Pokemon? I am hoping that when they release Ogerpon, they give her all the
Accelerating peak for
playthings.
knockup.
Yep.
You know, make it so that she can evolve all her Pokemon with a special attack, or make it so that, like, I don't know, just make her busted.
Turn.
It's just really frustrating because, like, it really has been since the Decidueye GX. Back when we had the Forest of Giant Plants, even, that, like, any of the
I
Pokemon
don't even
decks
think I can
were
take a
grass were
knockout
good.
right now. We'll go ahead and Sundrenched Shell real quick. There's a non-zero chance I can't even take a knockout. Because I don't have any more basic.
Do you have an
grass
energy
types.
attachment to Torterra already or no?
No, but I have 2 energy in hand, so that's fine.
I mean, he only touched one, but
Right, but I'm saying like I have the energy is not the issue. The issue is getting more grass Pokemon.
I was just thinking if you had one already attached, you could touch the second one, pick a baby Torterra.
Oh yeah, no, that would be. But even then, he would do just enough damage to take the knockout, I suppose. But then, so I guess what we'll do.
I just would like to say I've started right on every game.
Yeah, you know what? I was even arguing 4 of seemed silly earlier. 4 of's perfect. 4 of's a great idea. Because this is like the most
Is this deck running 4?
It's running
threatening.
just the 3.
I thought it was running.
I think you
Unless there's a
only-
deckless error, I think it's just 3.
Oh, okay.
What?
Because you don't need 4, especially because Techno Radar plus future boosters to retreat into it.
Claude, first of all, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Been listening to Puckle for a while. So
Hey,
yeah,
one of the Puckle guys is on here.
yeah, it's Cloud9.
Oh, nice. Hey, man.
But yes, they had grass energy acceleration. They gave technically we still have it even after rotation. We had Cherim, we had Leafeon V, we even have the worst grass acceleration card of all time, which is Gardenia's Vigor. It doesn't any of it. None of it works. They allow ancient Pokemon to have Sadas and it's busted. They allow fire Pokemon to have Welder and it's so good. And when they give it to grass, they're like, we need to make it significantly worse, and then they did.
Force March for 90. If that's
Is that? Oh god.
if that's not embarrassing, I don't know what is. You know.
Hey, Agent, I would really like for them to make Ogerpon's
Did you-
tools
Oh, okay.
not only change their type, but give her some sort of special effect or like access to an attack or something. But make them A-specs so that they can be really, really strong. Make them like G booster levels of good.
Townstorm.
I think part of it, you're so limited with this deck because you can only have grass types in the field. Otherwise, you're like shooting yourself in the foot. Like, why bother playing
Yeah,
it?
that's the problem.
And there just aren't any good grass support Pokemon. Like, that's the real. You know, this is playing a very healthy count of supporters. It's playing the gears so you can go find your supporters, and it's just not. Can't go the distance.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. It's just like they don't want to let grass survive. Their ways of supporting grass types is like we're gonna give something that boosts their HP by 40. They're getting one shot anyway.
Look, that card was just. I'm just not sure that card in the GLC.
What boosted by 40?
Cricket to,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
The daily like whoop.
Or what was that new one that I was
I
like,
guess
should
there's
just
something
throw this
that
in
I'm
with
not
Cricket 2
seeing.
GLC and Lavani?
I don't remember.
It was the one
Accelerating
that
peak
gets
for
extra
60.
HP, like
That is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, Bramblegrass.
yeah. Because like even you were commenting about GLC when you first saw that.
That card's really ridiculous.
I haven't even seen Girl Spoiler yet.
Yeah, that's another problem. Is the deck
I haven't seen
if it doesn't
Sporter.
get beautify out really fast, it just
Yeah.
hobbles. That's part of the reason it's running.
Just to like maybe shore up my chances.
Just
Drop
give your
turn.
Pokemon back.
Jesus. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and attach for
Yeah.
turn.
Pokecom would be wonderful, actually.
Yeah, Pokemon would be great for that deck.
Switch.
Yeah.
Just so we've got a fresh one in the front. And Forest March for my very first prize of the game. Look, Mom, my first prize. And it's
Baby's first prize card.
Experience.
That's so bad.
yeah, this is I'm not a bad player, I swear.
No, it's just the deck struggling.
I'm gonna regret saying this. I think Vespiquen was better than this.
Why would you regret saying that? That's
That's
perfectly
actually
legitimate.
true.
No,
because
perfectly
Vespiquen at least had
legitimate.
access to
He
Sharon.
knows how much I hated Vespiquen, or at least the first draft of it.
With Stellar type, honestly, I expect them to be very boring about it.
I had never.
It's
hated
probably
a
going to
deck
be
that
like an
drove
ability or
so
something
much
similar to an
besides
ancient
that.
trait.
And Crown.
Yep.
They've very underrepresented Terra stuff in the TCG so far, and I don't expect that to
Yep.
change.
I have a tool on all of my Pokemon now.
Well, there's a
Surprise,
toolbox.
it's a tool scrapper deck.
Cross Swample.
It'd be even funnier.
He top decks or Candy.
Thank you very much for nothing.
Starling
Let's-
Megaphone.
Let's just let's you know what that'd be pretty.
That'd be hilarious.
You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's unfortunate.
Dude.
Can't make it up. You know.
Should I just stop commentating?
No, it's fine. You know what? This is
No,
this is
because-
poetic. This is so tragic. It's gonna make sure nobody plays this. We're at town
No,
store
'cause
real quick.
There's a time that like when
Just to
Christian
thin the
and
deck
Tiff
better.
would be testing, every time I talked about stuff, they would always like draw into it.
This is literally like this is a PSA. That's what it is. Yeah.
It is. You know, it's like, hey kids, you know, stay in school and don't play Torterra EX.
Friends don't let friends play Torterra either.
I haven't even played Reboot Pod yet.
This is your brain. This is your brain on Torterra
Do you
EX.
even have energy in discard other than when you discarded with Techno Radar?
I don't think so. Because I have one that I Techno rated.
Force
the
March
Techno
for
Radar,
60,
yeah.
And then, because I've been experience sharing energy.
just for like the content creation
60.
sake. You know, I'm not gonna scoop much. You know,
The first
if this was
the
anywhere
first
else,
game was so fast. The second game is almost as fast.
if this is anywhere else, oh no, this is like this feels a little bit more long and drawn out. Like I'm not. I feel like I'm. This is the agony is lasting and it's fine. It's,
Since these games have been so fast, we'll go ahead and do a third game. Just
do
to,
we have to? You know, no. Honestly, I'll take another crack at redemption.
just
you know,
to see?
let's-
Maybe it's maybe like you said, maybe it's just bad variants.
What do you want me
I
to
don't think
see
so,
if I can
but-
pull it?
Honestly, I don't even expect you to pull a miracle. You're Beelzebub would take one look at you and go, "Yeah, can't."
Oh, wait, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? That's damage that's on there. For some reason, I'm thinking it was just a dice.
He's just like all ready to just
Yeah, I'm already moving to the next round. That's sorry. As soon as he said, like, okay, we'll do a third one, like that, my brain's already abandoned this.
abandon
Abandon
ship.
all hope, all youth enter
I'll just
Torterra.
thank you very much for 160.
Yes.
The fact that Thank you very much is doing 160.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's
That hurts.
it's not just that hurts. That's broken. Like,
They
think how
do
many
eight
things.
caps at
Now
220.
you can use Ampy very much to knock out a Pidgeot EX, like
Yeah.
with ease.
I mean, you
Yeah, there's a
figured
card
that
you can
before.
actually make use of.
Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, I should have town stored first for sequencing purposes, but you know,
Are there even tools left in deck?
I actually don't think there are. Okay.
I
Do
mean, that's
something with this.
something.
I mean, we're about to go find a
Man,
tool.
if Cheryl was still in format though.
Play the Arvin.
I don't know that it would matter.
Cheryl,
I mean, it's a 1 energy attached, so you just put it back.
Yeah, but they're two different Pokemon.
just
Two
Cheryl,
different
just
Pokemon.
Cheryl
That
Garchomp.
one shot it.
That one?
Yeah.
Torterra? What are you talking
Roaring Moon and Giratina Beast. I both
Oh,
one shot
true.
it.
That's true. I mean, still, it's a lot.
That would basically force you to run Miss Energy, which you're already going to struggle with.
But I mean,
We'll play the Super Rod.
runs it, and it gets one shot by both wheels.
Put the Wurmple,
Santiago said he's on his
the
way.
Rellor.
I don't think I welcomed you to the stream, Maria. Welcome to the stream.
Maria, what?
Did you just get the super rod off that, Irvin?
Yes, I
Yeah.
just did. I don't know why I shuffled because I'm about to feed Iron Hands a snack.
Ripple no spell.
Num.
Feed it a snack. Honestly, at that point, that's exactly what this is feeding it a snack.
I mean, his hand's not that
He's
huge.
going to start bossing you. repeatedly.
He's already played 2 boss. I don't know how boss I don't know how many he's playing per se. You know, if he's got all the boss, he's got all the boss. Oh well,
I only
then.
played one this game.
Oh well.
that's
Oh,
even
yeah, I'm
juicier.
playing the last one. So you know, if he finds the boss, he finds the boss. But I gotta play to my outs. So we'll just go ahead and force march for 90 and. Wait, you do 260? You do 160?
What's that? Yeah,
Okay, so I do
you live by 20.
live by 20. All right. Live by 20. That was my nickname in high school.
And this is when he whips out a future tablet. And,
GG's.
oh, that's brutal.
Can't be very much.
Okay, let me see the rest of your prizes real quick.
That's so
Oh,
bad.
man.
That's so bad.
My
That is
God.
terrifyingly horrible. Okay, that is variance for sure. Deck also sucked, but that's still variance.
All right, buddy. Look, the public's watching. There's a whole bunch of us here. Let's all just try to let's get it together, all right?
So I create these proxies. You can get them at justinbasil.com. Go to justinbasil.com, click What's Next, and then under the Temporal Forces section, you'll see selected proxies from Temporal Forces. You click on that, and there's a PowerPoint method you can use to print off the proxies.
If this is anything like last week, he wins this one by deck out.
Because it's game 3. Yeah, but this deck doesn't. This deck doesn't go nearly as
doesn't go
turbo.
that fast.
No, that deck was much faster.
If they ran squawk, maybe.
I'll go.
No,
do I
not
get to
even
do I,
then.
This
Jason,
deck
do I
is
get to
amazing.
pick?
You
I
gotta
go
remember
first, second
that
again.
a lot of your
Yeah, so yeah.
draws
All right,
also
I will go
have
second
vitality.
again.
That's true. You're going second again?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let's give the deck the biggest shot it has of potentially succeeding. It has to go second to
Attach
succeed.
pass.
Dude, that's what it's gonna be. Calling it
It's
now.
not funny.
They're terrible price
Don't speak that into existence.
I'm trying to
Twig in like 6
set
energy
our
in the
expectations so low that they're surpassed.
No, what we're doing is we're rigging it so that Torterra loses so that we can bring Torterra to the regionals.
Oh yeah, no, well, we are actually
No
meant.
one
This
will
is
do
This is all
This is
peak
all
meta
meta
manipulation.
manipulation.
This is all a very elaborate ruse.
Yeah.
To
peak meta manipulation.
First card to look at.
Fudge, man.
What a hand! Again! Okay. I should play down a basic. I'm going first, right?
Yeah.
This.
Right?
That would have been funny. Though.
Yet again.
Son of a biscuit.
He's back.
Oh,
Back
Holy
again.
smokes.
Touch return.
Yeah, that Maridon start
He's
is
just going second.
dangerous.
dude, if you were going second,
Yeah.
If you were going second, this game would be over.
Yep, probably.
Because he would just take the knockout with.
Well, he has a bench. It's just a little bit hidden.
Oh, sorry, gotcha.
Oh, sorry. Am I blocking?
Just my view. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Future booster.
Gotcha.
And can't attack, so pass.
Drop turn. Hey, that's actually kind of sick. So,
that is going to be closed.
go ahead and attach return. This guy here.
Oh,
He's gonna nest ball.
do the thing.
What?
He's doing the thing.
No.
The deck is doing stuff and things.
I'm gonna price check real quick. Just like
Like,
there's
how many
honestly-
Grottles
Torterra's
can you
not
yeah,
fry?
no,
here.
there's a
No. He goes. He says, "Okay, the Torterras are all there.
The Grottles
My
are not.
Beautiflies are there. My Wurmples are there. Good, got it." And then he TM me was, "Oh, I'll fork all our prize."
bruh.
Don't jinx him.
And then I
Yeah,
will TM Evolution for 2 Grottle. I'm sure one of them's not long for this world, but you never know. And then
Boss, G Max Rapid
That's
Flow.
discarded.
yeah,
Jason, did you hear what I said? Boss, G Max Rapid Flow.
that's not funny.
Drop return.
Stop. Those are my trigger words.
You know what mine are?
Arvin.
Gotcha.
Altered Creation GX.
We grabbed that.
Nothing makes me want to shove my head through a brick wall harder than
My 4 seals.
Altered Creation GX going first turn going second.
Is there a grass target for Forest Sealstone? Does it exist?
Shaman V.
Ugh.
Or Cricketune V or
Pikachu V rotates.
Mekon V.
Catch. I'll use Techno
Mekon V
Radar.
rotates.
Just hard counter catcher.
I guess there's the bad
Well, there's
Leafeon
the
V,
bad one.
but there's no reason to run that. At least Shaman would be reasonable.
Yeah, because the
Honestly, Shaman is
Revenge
not
class.
a horrible idea. I could see cutting out the 1/1 of the Relore line like you're
Yep.
talking about, adding a Shaman V, adding a Forest Sealstone.
Because that makes Arvin just that much more
Powerful.
exactly.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do in the future as we continue to test this off camera.
Experience.
Off
share.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be back on camera.
although it's so far
Touch
from
return.
initial draft, it's not as bad as Meowscarada was.
And then accelerating peak for 60.
Meowscarada was really bad at first, but once we got the deck list fixed,
Yeah,
it
once we
wasn't
did
bad.
the surgery on it. 'Cause you and I spent
Drop
like
return.
quite a
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. We
on
can
that.
work a little bit here.
Not as booming of a start as I would have liked. But
I mean, you still have a lot of energy in play.
yeah.
Let's
Let's see if it's in.
Thunderous Shell.
What did I get off the prices?
The great thing about the Iron Valiant in this list is it's just a pivot. You throw a booster capsule on, and then pivot into it.
Honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it in this list because you have Neil as your pivot anyways.
it's like a ping pivot.
It's just like you don't run enough switch cards for that to be worth it.
I think Meowscarada is not bad after rotation. Its damage output is still a little underwhelming, but it's definitely better than Torterra.
I would say if putting it in the active after your opponent knocked out your active trigger to ping, it would be worth it, but not yet. I don't think it's worth it.
I think that's why people are running the Baby Valiant.
I think Baby Valiant's worth it for sure. That card's great.
And then Sundered Shell again.
You got the warp ball off the first one?
Yes.
I like this deck a lot, Jason.
It's a
I
fun
love
one.
this deck. Like, I've been playing it all week. Oh, it feels so good every time. It's right on. It's fantastic.
This is the one from the deck too, isn't it?
Is it from a starter deck?
What's the oh, set code's blocked by my
Yeah.
my thing. Let me see.
I think it is, though. Which is incredible if it is.
And then
So he just buys 2 starter decks, throws it together, wins the regional.
I mean,
Somebody did that with the Worship Free League battle deck.
No, it's from Cyber Judge.
well, that's lame. It's still a really good card, though. You think it'll get an Illustrator rare?
We already
Prime
seen the
Catcher up
cards.
the Iron Hands
I think the whole thing should be revealed now, right?
Yes.
and pass.
Okay. Draw?
What do you do, boss?
Yeah, or Prime Catcher.
Yeah, it did not get an illustration there.
Nest Ball?
Oh,
I did a correct.
well, yeah.
Should I price it again? I did price it again. Frick. That's annoying. In that case, we'll grab you.
Jimin's like, look at me. I'm worth 2 prize cards.
We'll grab Iron Crown with a Nest Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna go and shuffle.
Yeah, I'm really just hoping he can't get the Iron Hands out. If it wasn't already obvious,
Let's see.
if that's what I'm trying to do. But Go back in.
I'm about to say I'm
I just heard the rain.
pretty
It
sure.
is
I don't know.
pouring right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is loud.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it was starting to come down when I was heading over. Glad I left when I did.
Not mad about extra cards. Unless it's these cards.
Ooh.
I mean, yay and nay at the
Touch.
same time.
Pass.
Draw for turn.
Future Bucks whiffed a turn? Holy crap.
He got my fat boy in the active.
Artisan.
Hey, it worked.
Sure did.
Do
He
what I
is
can.
a chunker.
He is a rather large fellow.
And he's got EXP share on him, so.
Yeah,
can-
that's what's like. Imagine if I ran Lost Vacuum and I
You
could
know
get
what?
rid of it.
I know, it's almost like someone was talking about putting that in the deck earlier. You know, it's. And actually,
Take out the Iron Valiant for it.
Yeah, true. True. How many rods does this deck run? It's one, right? If it's any more than that, I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna Sundrunch.
Like I've seen so many.
Sundrunch Shell twice, and I'm gonna. Play this card. I feel like that's not good in this deck.
It runs one rod.
Okay, good. That's what it should run. Honestly, I don't even know if it needs that. This is like one deck I can feel like it almost doesn't need it.
I think it's primarily just to get energy back in.
I mean, you have Reboot Pod.
I'm gonna Ultra Ball away. This is a little weird, but Turo and the Rare Candy.
It's an ultra. Okay.
So I'm gonna get the Beautifly, and I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I could see it be losing the rod.
You have enough duplicates of every Pokemon that I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd put in its place other than Lost Vacuum.
Is it bad that I've tweaked the way I've built a couple of lists upcoming just to make sure there's a lost vacuum in?
You're like, all right, Caleb's running that one. Put a Lost Vacuum in.
Go ahead and
How many have
launch here and
tracking
here.
sheets?
I
He lost
will
count
Rare
after
Candy to
5.
put up the Beautifly.
I know the ancient box runs them.
I mean, it's not bad for that.
How many cards in
It
hand?
needs them.
4.
I think it
I
does.
will Soak Straw. Draw 4. 1,
No,
3,
no, I'm second guessing myself.
4. Huh. It's not awesome, but let's thin a little bit more here.
Actually, no, it doesn't. I'm mistaken. What did I put it in? I put it on something recently.
I know it's in
Go ahead.
The
Ultra
thing
Ball
Damage
again.
Empire.
it's in
Roaring Moon. Oh, it's in Raging Bolt. That's
Yeah.
what it's in.
But
Is there like a Virizion V or something that's around?
there is a Virizion.
There is a
V,
Virizion
yeah.
V, actually. Yep, you're right.
It's just not.
Good.
No.
no,
There's
the
a
Shaman
box
Beast is just
promo.
better because the
Shaman V is so much better.
That's for your treat, isn't it? And it,
Not
and
the
one
V.
shot.
No.
Or no, it's the V Star. Shoot.
It
No,
one
but
shots
it-
Charizard late game for cheap.
Right.
yeah, because it does. I think it's
It's like
like
50
what,
times the number of prize taken.
No, I think
40.
it's 60.
It's
Is it?
40. It's
Still-
20 plus 40.
I don't know.
I think you actually benefit from that.
60 plus 40 for each taken. The only problem is it's grass colorless, so you either run Mela or you telegraph the play.
Earthen Vessel.
Interesting.
This is an interesting hand.
Go ahead and attach return. Free retreat. And we're gonna swing for a whopping, what is it, 90 whole damage. Holy smokes.
Is it 90?
1, 2, 3.
It's grass Pokemon.
Or no, it's grass. Oh my god. Why was
You're thinking about it, baby.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's a lot more than that. It's 180. Really
180.
twice as much.
literally twice as much. It's okay.
Draw.
I'm not bad at math.
Masuian heavy one. There it is. I don't think I do. We'll
Hey, at least you have a full board. That's great, actually.
But that's, I mean, even as good as the setup is, I still don't think it's a winning.
No, it's not. But at least you have a
Position.
board. It feels better than the last few times.
It feels like Torterra wants something like Blastoise's solid shell ability. Like he needs something to just like
You
make
mean
him
Solid
little,
Shell?
or Turtwig's shell, solid shell. You know, Someone solid show.
That would be fun. It doesn't do anything though.
What would be really cool is if you had like an A-Spec Stadium card that couldn't be bumped by something like Lost Vacuum, kind of like how they protected Prism Stars. But it would like reduce the damage your grass type Pokemon took by like 20 for each grass Pokemon you had in play. Now that would be cool.
Or even something like Turffield Stadium. Any any support. Literally anything.
Take my radar.
Dear TPCI, anything, please.
Which deck was it in Eternal that runs 2 Artisan, 2 Turffield?
Spell. Fail it.
Sceptile.
Sceptile, maybe?
Mew.
That's the only grass one that we made because we haven't had grass at League unless it was on the online on Untap. Because we haven't had
No, it's Weezing.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
Weezing.
Weezing.
Although you went down on Artisan, right? Down to 1.
For what?
The
Switch card.
Weezing and Eternal.
Oh.
Geos is Weezing.
Restart for 2. Interesting. It's really interesting, actually.
You know what I just realized?
Mm.
You promoted the wrong pivot.
How so? Oh, true. You're right. I should have done
I'll
value.
take. You can take it back.
Nah, it's fine. I don't think it matters too much. My attach return will be here.
There's the thunder.
There's thunder.
Just a heads up, viewers, we are experiencing thunderstorms here, so if the stream cuts out, you know why.
Right, I can't do that. So, accelerating peak for 80.
Jeez Louise.
In this moment when Torterra will do things.
Drop a turn.
I know your brain was probably just like, okay, use a pivot, and you just completely.
Yeah, I
zoned out
did.
yet,
I
but
did.
then I was like, that
It's
was the
been on
wrong
the board for
pivot.
so long.
Go ahead and
You'd hate it if that like damage that this would
Here.
have caused is like just. what
Yeah,
needed
if
to
it
be
matters, I'll
knocked
be
out.
upset, but I don't know if it will.
top 7.
Just
So
don't
we got-
TM devolution
Ah,
when you have knockout.
that would be something.
Yeah, that would throw the entire tournament. Right, Ryan?
Yeah. And what's bad is it actually probably would have been me and Santi in the final, and I would have just bodied his whole board.
Yeah, Claude, we have had too much rain this year.
Definitely had
Agent,
more
we
rain
actually have the entire schedule set up already for the Temporal Forces release.
Actually, I'm
Until the
gonna go.
last week, I believe it is, where we do the versus the worlds. Because there'll be a series of versus the worlds. So those will be the best performing decks versus one another. So Patreon supporters have access to that schedule and if it changes as it changes. They also get access to my Excel deck builder, so if they have Excel, they can take advantage of that. But yeah, the schedule is laid out already. We try especially when we're doing rotation testing like this, to test as many decks as we can as fast as we can on stream. And so each deck usually only gets 2 weeks unless it performs very well, and then it gets to come back toward the end if it
Like
does.
this.
Yeah, so Future Box will probably come back. Torterra probably won't.
Raging Bolt.
Raging Bolt probably will.
I think the
I
world
suspect
is
Ancient Box
either.
probably will too.
I think the world's either gonna be Future Box or Bolt.
Stoked Straw for
Yeah.
3.
So it'll be
Did you cut?
it'll be it'll be repeats toward the end. We also do need to revisit a couple of the decks we've already tested that we tested prior to the full reveal of the set. So stuff like Charizard probably will get retested at some point, even if it's just
And,
like a one-up game
Force
like a
Max for knockout?
bonus. But yeah, the main schedule's already set in stone.
Experience share.
'Cause we do want to hit as many decks as possible.
Share here.
I can say at least this game is much slower than the other ones
Oh,
were.
Yeah. Well, it's more Torterra speed is the thing. The problem is once that Iron Hands gets online, it's gonna be terrifying.
Draw. Mass ball.
Best ball.
Best ball for crown. Or for what?
Crown.
Crown.
Touch for turn.
The thing that also makes the
Super
deck
rug.
so great is like most of it is like, oh, let me just need one colored energy and the rest are colorless.
I'm sure it's by design.
This deck is fantastic. I love this deck so much. I can't wait till I'm sure we're gonna get like a featuring ancient energy or something.
I would hope so. Maybe even if they're A specs, that'd be really cool.
Would they make 2 for each?
Good.
They did for Rapid Strike and Single Strike.
The special energies.
You start for
Fusion
3.
Fusion Strike only got one special energy. Did
Yeah.
Fusion Strike get 2?
Yeah. That's the...
It's just one. No, because there's 2 different types of single and rapid
Poke
strike energies. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Spiral energy and impact energy is what we're referring to.
Yes, sir.
3 for
Damn, it's
five
coming down
aliens.
hard. Oh, dude, 3, 4, 5 aliens is so fun. That's a very fun deck.
You said they fixed that, right?
Yeah, they fixed it.
Okay. Well, not in here, but the
Outside,
thing
yeah,
that was
they fixed
causing
it.
it.
Yeah, they didn't touch inside, but they did fix it outside. But if not,
Nice.
we have bowls.
Good, good.
No, it hasn't been a problem for like a year.
Some of my trash
don't
cans
keep it.
are like the Home Depot buckets. So like if I ever have a leak, I just throw one of those underneath it.
I can't tell you how many times we've done that. I had like a bunch of the buildings at the park that have been there since.
All right,
88.
Agent. Thank you for joining us.
I mean, when stuff's been there since '88, yeah, you tend to have a few leaks.
Town store. Sorry, I'm gonna use the town store.
No worries.
Got a lot in my head going on for a fusion booster.
There's somebody.
It's a fusion booster. I'm thinking about me.
Might as well get this booster.
Fusion booster energy.
Future Fusion Booster.
Future fusion.
Imagine
booster
imagine-
strike
Fusion,
energy
let's
capsule.
go. You can run UV Max again.
Imagine if they had given Fusion a tool that made it take an extra prize card when it took knockouts, and then you play it with Meloetta.
Please.
No, don't do it.
That's
Dude,
what's wrong with
dude.
you?
You know what? Expanded ADP with that.
No.
With Skyfield. Let's go. 4 prizes. Woo! Or 5 in the case if you knock out a VMAX or tag team.
260 plus 80 that knocks out.
Ew.
Which
Torterra.
Mellow could easily do.
Okay, that's terrible.
Specifically the damage Torterra.
That's the
Yeah, I
point.
figured.
I mean, ADP and expanding
for
can argue that it's a price
260 currently.
You just have to set it up for
Yeah,
like
Cyber Drive for
1 or 2
knockout.
turns.
Yep.
Damn, I'm right on.
It's a 2 because it's 220.
240, 260.
Yep, that'll do it.
Seems exactly enough.
Yep, that'll do it.
And we love
That'll
the
do.
great Torterra today.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Great is such a
Strong word.
strong word.
Okay,
He's
I-
great in the
I-
he's
I
great
was-
in the respect of his size.
I was telling Caleb, I'm pretty sure Diamond and Pearl Torterra would set up faster than this.
you're not wrong.
We need a stadium or something that's like Trick Room
Of course, Giant Plant.
and it does something.
I'll use Town Store.
If your opponent, if your active Pokemon is full retreat, ignore a colorless or 2 from its attack cost.
So for the record, that Marite on EX is from the starter deck.
I will
It's
fill
not
the
that crazy
Town
for a starter
Store.
deck, but it's crazy with everything else though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it works
this
really well.
will
with
probably
Replace
maybe
Town Store with the
have
Artisan.
that Baby Maridon in the starter deck.
So Gabriel Lennon says ADP with Greed and VMAX.
Let's
Catch.
take 5 prize cards.
Off of a Wurmple.
Of war.
Wait. Off of a Rumple?
Wurmple.
Rumple.
Wurmple.
Wormple?
I don't know.
Wurmple.
Worm pull.
Rumple.
Okay.
Who actually cuts the Iono shuffle?
I don't. You know, I see him do it on stream.
actually,
You have
So
to
I-
offer it, but
the
yeah.
first and only time I played Block Blacks, they actually cut my Iono because I shuffled back in like 30 cards.
Okay, that's
Jeez.
fair to be that's fair, but like
Play the artisan.
Because I got hit with that Iono, I was like, "Hey, Sean, look at this.
This
Like,
is my
what?
deck.
This is my hand."
Don't love getting the rumple out. I feel like that's just fodder for the iron hands, but I do need
Blood damage.
to do some extra damage here.
The problem is you're capping out at 180.
Actually,
You have a baby kitty.
Oh, judge intervention. That's
She was wanting to jump up for a while.
the kittyology rock.
I will soak straw for
The
one.
cat has spoken.
This
I'll
game.
evolve.
The other cat is speaking
Here.
too.
Him.
Little sun-drenched shell.
King of the cat.
You guys can't see it, but my other cat is up on the very top of his cat tree with big wide eyes looking down on everyone.
Arrow.
Pyro.
Now he's looking away. He's like, oh crap, I've been discovered.
oh Lord, that they have found us.
And I will force march for 180.
It's a love tap.
It really is. It's that's, and again, just another in the laundry list of problems with this deck.
Yeah,
Damage.
maximum belt, I think, might be the aspect this deck needs.
Or
Front catcher feels really good.
even Defiance
Buster,
Band would help.
reminds me, what does Max Belt do?
230 only goes to 210 though, right? So or
Yep, they only take me to
If
210.
it's the spec one, it deals 50 extra damage to your Pokemon. That's...
So then take this to 230, which
Okay,
would mean
let's do
stuff
that.
like I could knock out stuff like Iron Hands.
Hey,
Tom.
could you
Uh-oh.
she's like rubbing her face on. Can you get her Ryan?
Yeah.
Since you're her favorite person in the world. Like, I'm gonna scramble the prize cards for you.
That's a marked card.
That's a marked card.
Judge.
Judge, that looks like Ferdween.
Hi.
What is in here? Okay.
Hey.
This is interesting
In a good way?
in a weird way.
In a weird way. How so?
Touch return. Research.
Hey, research means I'm not getting bossed. Take it.
That is an
I wish it
exciting
was a
sound.
boss.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For the people that drive.
That was my touch. So.
I don't drive, so.
I know.
Oh, that's
Lucky
interesting.
you.
Actually,
actually
no,
very
because
interesting.
actually having a phobia of driving actually limits my working options.
Switch card.
I mean,
You do realize if I could drive, I would work out. these
We're
video
going to Tachyon Bits the Shaman.
who meant this is-
Okay.
We're going to retreat.
I would eventually.
Oh, no. Oh no.
We're going to Town Store.
Wait, let me see this.
Well, there you go. All right.
And then. Is it Shodels or Shottles?
Channels.
Shottles. Twin Shottles. We'll do the Shaman. It doesn't kill
It
the
doesn't knock out
Rumble.
Wurmple. It's only doing 50.
We'll do the Shaman. Do I want to do Wurmple? Yeah, we'll do the Wurmple.
It's just the 50-50. Is there to do anything to Torterra?
It's just 50 to 2 of your guys, and it goes through everything.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, it cuts right through. Really
Wait,
good.
how do you
Turn?
kill the shaman, not the Wurmple?
Because he
attack him,
pings
it's-
the shaman first.
Oh, okay. Let me change something.
That's
It,
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
get
active.
Cobalt Commander.
Yeah,
If it got buffed by Cobalt Commander, that's insane.
Yeah,
I wish. That's something I checked earlier.
me,
dude, that's why.
hand me
you
a
run it.
future booster. Let me
A
see
future
that
booster.
too.
Oh, no, I don't. There you go.
Let me see.
It does get buffed by that. So if I were to attack,
No, it's active.
yeah, it would do 70 to the active though.
Yeah, but I was trying to see
Much
like
I
is there a
want
way
to-
to snipe the
No,
bench
I
with the
wish.
damage buffs.
I wish.
Telescopic sight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, rotated like a year ago.
match for turn.
Dude, honestly, I want to build this for Eternal.
Future
Dear
Buck.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this deck's insane, just in general.
Irving. So Irving asks, "How is my boy Torterra doing? Still not great.
Boss
I'm
up,
so
Any
sorry.
changes from the last
boss up the Iron
showcase?"
Hands.
The Iron Hands?
Yes,
Yes,
we've
it is.
added a couple of baby Torterra just to see if it would help. The answer has been no so far. Yeah, it's not doing very well. We do have some additional changes we're going to try in the future
And
off
we'll
camera. So do keep an eye on justinbasil.com for updated deck lists.
Forest March for the knockout.
Experience share is a May, so I will elect not to move the energy.
Torterra is struggling. At least it's taken some price cards. I do believe this is the highest number of price cards Torterra has taken
Yes.
on one of my channel videos so far.
I can confirm.
Yeah, because I think I only took what, 1 or 2 on the third game.
Yeah,
2, I think it was, but it
I
wasn't
think it
much.
was 2.
Draw.
You won by me decking out.
It's a pretty hollow victory when you take 2 prize cards and nothing else, and 2 prize cards in 3 games.
Okay. Yeah, this works. Okay, we're gonna retreat. We're going to Tachyon Bits the Wormhole for knockup.
Ouch.
That also just shows you
Rapid
how fast
Vernier.
Raging Bolt is.
Oh, here we go. Just show me the boss.
Switches to the active.
Yep.
Boss beautiful.
It is.
I knew I'd win. I just had to pick
You
up
know what?
the
I at least got to play a game of Pokemon. So
I
you know what?
Tachyon Bits to kill the Wormhole, and then I bossed up the Beautifly with
Okay.
Rapid
No, that
Vernier
was.
moved to
I
the
mean, and I think you just have so many options with this.
You do. You have a
You
lot.
know, it's like I'm playing a theme deck and
That
you're
was
playing.
more of a game than
you know,
Raging
Lost
Bolt
Box.
did.
Dude, Raging Bolt was murderous to Torterra. Because at least Future Box occasionally whiffs knockout. Raging Bolt did not whiff knockout.
To be fair, I only whiff knockout because he has such high health. In any other matchup, I'm pretty sure I'd get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like with Raging
But that's
Bolt,
the
you can
point.
just
At least
get
Torterra
that
can
now.
sort of rely on its high health against Future Box.
Yeah.
It can't do that with Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt just doesn't care.
Yeah, he just
It's
hits
like, oh, 1 more energy? Whatever.
350 is super easy to hit.
Hey,
All right, real quick, we're going to look at the deck lists for both of these decks. So up first, we are going to look at Torterra. This is the same list, almost at least, that we ran on Wednesday's bonus video. If you watched Torterra get chucked into a wood chipper on Wednesday, you will recognize this is 58 of 60 cards from that list. We are running the 2-2 Rabska still. I do think that's going to go down to a 1-1 so that you can have room for a Shaman V and a Forest Sealstone to make Arven a little bit better, boost your consistency a little bit. We are also probably going to continue tweaking this. So do, again, as I said earlier, do keep an eye on justinbasil.com and check out the updated deck lists as they come out. But overall, Torterra is just kind of slow for this format. It's a really cool deck, and maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, even it would have maybe been somewhat reasonable. Before let's
No, 'cause
say
Wrench is hard.
before the tag teams. How's that?
before tag.
Before
yes.
tag teams, I think this would have been amazing actually, just because of the HP. But even if you scale the HP down for that era, I think it would have been reasonable. But in this current format, it is just too slow. Fun deck, sure, take it, play it at home, but probably not ever going to be competitive, unfortunately. And then Feature Box, yeah, it is just a 3 Miraidon. It's good. It's you saw it in action. It does big damage. It sets up damage when it needs to. It has access to pretty much whatever it wants. Reboot Pod didn't even get
Yeah,
used
you didn't even have to use it.
in
I
any
never,
of the
like,
games.
the only times I ever had it in hand, I didn't have energy in the discard.
Yeah, it just never
And
needed
I
it.
just, I don't know the way.
Yeah, so that's maybe a question mark for just becoming a Prime Catcher. Because there were a couple of times I was like, Prime Catcher would be
No,
great.
I think we want
I
Reboot
think
Pod.
you still want because like he was able to get a lot of the attacks off with the Miraidon
To
because
be
this
fair-
kept missing, or with the Miraidon because this kept missing the knockout. If that's the
Fair.
Cramorant,
That's
that would have
true.
taken it.
Reboot Pod also gets a lot less value because of experience share.
Yeah.
So there is that too.
And the deck is running 2 of the experience.
My deck only runs 1, but if you're running 2, maybe there's reason to cut it for Prime Catcher. But to
Yeah.
be fair, I felt a lot of the time, like, especially because he bossed Iron Hands as a stall because I couldn't put a future booster on, I almost feel like there should just be 1 experience share.
Drop a XP share and throw in Lost Vacuum.
I don't know, I feel like experience should do like did some work.
Like it did work, but like there were a couple points where it was just like, oh, it's excessive. Like, am I relying on it too hard? I felt like I was relying on it a lot.
I mean, if it fails, you just shoot it pod. So yeah, you do have
I
options.
mean, I guess that's fair.
But yeah, Miraidon, the baby Miraidon is extremely good.
It's
Absolutely worth every bit of its salt. The Miraidon EX in this is actually very good too.
I was surprised. I didn't like. I don't run it in mine, but like I might now.
Yeah, it's super good. And then Iron Valiant I actually think is fairly decent as a one of. It does help you set up some stuff like it did in that last game.
Yeah, it was useful for that specifically. It's
Yeah,
good-
you can also
it's
get
good against
Manaphy that way
compies.
too.
It's good
and
for
Compe.
compies, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh, can you imagine setting up two of them with a couple of Iron Valiant and then just twin shuttling both of them?
That's what I was doing when I was testing.
That would be absolutely disgusting. But anyway, that's the decks for today. Join us next week, and on Wednesday of next week, the next bonus video will be Ancient versus Future. So we'll get to see once and for all which deck is the better deck. This is going to be the Future Box version of the deck versus the Ancient Box. So Ancient Box in this case is going to be Baby Roaring Moon and Baby Koraidon versus the two-prizer Future Box. So again, thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one.